hotly contested race. The title, London Mayor. A six-figure salary.
10 candidates each think that they have the answers. 3 are probably in with a fighting chance. Boris Johnson has been leading throughout, but can he cross the line?
Do you remember when Rocky's training for Rocky's training for the big fight? He goes into the meat packing factory and he starts beating up on the carcasses.
Hold it, Boris. Well, he makes a difference. You feel like he's one of us.
One of you?
Yeah.
Do you think he is?
I don't know.
Black ring off stupid.
Do you think he's one of you?
Well, I hope so. The other one isn't. So he's got to be, hasn't he?
All aboard the battle bus then as Boris Johnson continues the journey that he hopes will end at City Hall. But who would he hire and who would he fire?
I think it's unlikely that Ken Livingstone is going to be serving in my administration. I've got to be.
So he's fired?
Regretfully, yeah. Brian has some interesting things to say about
So is he hired?
Let's see.
Is he hired?
I'm not excluding anything.
How do you feel about the BNP saying that the second preference should be here?
I've always been absolutely clear that I think the BNP and their values are odious, and I don't want a single second preference vote from a BNP supporter.
The wheels on the bus almost came off when Boris Johnson had to deal with perceived racist comments. He also has some difficult questions to answer over his student days.
I once abortively, and I stress abortively, attempted what I was told was cocaine. I have no idea whether it was or not, because I'm afraid none of it actually produced any effect on me, whatever.
It's very restraining. It's not too far behind you coming.
Very well done. Yes. How are you doing?
Very well.
Have you got any chance to count on your support in the election?
Absolutely.
Absolutely. How many of you, Mayor? How are you doing? How are you? How are you doing? Hello. How are you doing? How are you? Lovely to see you. Any chance? Here, have a leaflet. Any chance of counting on your support in the election?
For this time, no, I'm afraid not.
What's your favourite poem?
The Iliad.
Don't stop me, don't stop me, don't stop me.
I'm not very happy with what Ken has done with the bendy buses.
This chap went to school with Ken.
How are you doing? In Tulse Hill.
Yeah.
Tulse Hill
Do you remember
How about that?
No, he was a head boy. I only found out after he left.
Really?
Yeah.
Well, I was a head boy too.
In Tulse Hill?
No, not in Tulse Hill. No. The choice for Londoners on Thursday could not be clearer. We have a choice between an administration at City Hall that is increasingly tired and stale and wasteful and run out of ideas, or a new approach that's going to bring new thinking to the issues that really matter to us. Our housing stock, making sure that we have much more affordable housing, whilst simultaneously protecting back garden space in London and the green spaces. We're losing 1,000 back gardens a year, and it's time it stopped. I think it's time we had a transport system that this city really deserves, and that's why I want to do a deal with the unions to end the chronic industrial action on the tube. And above all, I want to make public transport safer. I want to drive out so-called minor crime on the buses, on the tubes, on the station platforms, to drive out major crime, because it's a scandal that you're more likely to be mugged in this city than you are in New York. Twice as likely, and that I intend to end by getting more police out on the streets, by taking the chairmanship of the Metropolitan Police Authority and giving the police the encouragement and the support to get out there and do the job that they signed up to do, which is protecting us, the public. And that's why I hope that on Thursday you will vote for me and for a change for the better in London. Thank you.
Boris Johnson.